Hello, Neopians. It's morning for me, so I'm gonna say good morning. We are back here today with some dailies, of course, and going to talk about some new news, some Neopets news. That's kind of been my lane lately. Lately, that's all I've done. So, yeah, we had the AMA the other night, the holiday Ask Me Anything with Kevin, another Neopets YouTuber, and Dom, TNT Dom. He's the CEO of the Neopets team, along with a TNT Aesop made an appearance. He's like the head of the like narratives, like helping with the plots and stuff on Neopets. So it was really cool. I think first and foremost, oh no, I wanted to talk about the new walkie stuff. If you haven't seen, it's been a couple days, but oh my goodness, they added elderly walkie, and I am obsessed with these curlers and also this sweater. Honestly, like, this is adorable. I wish they would make like a real life version of this sweater. It's so cute. I would wear that anyways. And then this like little fit is like he's like the Witcher. Toss a coin to your walkie. And then I absolutely love these new markings they added. Like, if my walkie wasn't already just like an electric blue boy, I might need another walkie, because I know the community was kind of like, where's the like more natural like cat, what am I looking for, like colorations, prints, and they added it with these markings that you can get now. And like, I absolutely love the striped one. I absolutely love this like kind of calico looking one. They're so cute. So I'm very happy about that. But anyways, moving on. I've been saving the advent calendar for last, but I think I'm just gonna start doing, I've been doing it first on like when I do my dailies, not recording it. So we'll stick with that. And then, oh, thank God, my weekly didn't reset. As you can see, I'm on like the last day. Today I should get the weekly. So this particular one reset twice on me. So that was really annoying. Anywho, I make a point to look at this page first, because certain things don't seem to register when you do them unless you look at this page first. So here we are. So yeah, oh dang. All right, we might, hopefully you've done advent calendar already. This is December 15th. So, okay, wow. Raina, what are you doing? You promised me you'd stop the advent calendar. Orion, you're back. Did you get any sleep? You still look exhausted. I tried, but the sound of the lyre torments me every night, never allowing me a moment of silence. Wait, that isn't the point. This all needs to stop right away. You promised. I didn't promise anything, Orion. I'm sorry for what you are going through, but Neopians rely on the advent calendar to bring them warmth and cheer during the most frigid time of the year. That's so true, Raina. Thank you. I can't shut it all down over nightmares. They aren't just nightmares. They're premonitions. We all need to prepare. Please just listen to me. Ah! Orion, stop. The advent calendar simply means too much. I can't just shut it down without proof. Fine, you want proof? I'll get you proof. Oh my God. Oh, are we gonna get a Christmas Python? Oh, cute! Christmas Python! Oh, that's adorable! Ah! And a purple pet paintbrush? I am not mad at that. Nice. Give me that P. Damn it. Right. This is so cute. Okay. I've absolutely loved the advent calendar comics this year. Like, I think they have just, I mean, it's been probably since my childhood, honestly, that I've done the advent calendar, so I really can't compare. But these have just been so cute. Like, bravo. So, back to the AMA. That was kind of, took me off the side there. Let's see. The AMA was 2 nights ago now. Wait, no, a night ago. And yeah, I've got the TL. Oh wait, I already did this one. I've got the TLDW for you. So one thing I thought was really cute in the beginning was Dom mentioned that they're getting letters from fans, like handwritten letters saying like, you know, thank you guys for bringing Neopets back, the Renaissance, etc., kind of thing. And I thought that was adorable. I can't imagine like getting mail like that. I don't know, it made me feel so good. I have to reference my notes here that I took. So obviously it's an AMA that's Ask Me Anything, so there was questions that were thrown at Dom. And I think I did watch the one, I don't know how long ago it was, like a month or so ago that they did one. And I know one of the things that was talked about like afterwards or kind of during that one was that the questions like really weren't, I guess, like hard enough. Like they weren't kind of like holding Dom to the fire as much as they should. It's supposed to be an AMA, but clearly all of the questions are like pre-selected. So I think they did a better job this time of like having at least like picking questions that were probably more difficult. What? How's all the jelly been eaten? There better be some omelet. So the very first question out the gate is Dom gets asked about the seasonal attack P-Gate, P-Mageddon, whatever you like to call it. And he responded and he said, you know, in any sort of community, you're going to have players, people within the community with differing opinions, different thoughts, and that's just something you have to grapple with. We have to come together as a community and stay together. He said there's been issues of like hate speech and harassment around, I mean, he didn't go into detail, so I don't really know exactly what that pertains to, involved with this whole situation. And like that's really disappointing to hear. Like you never want that sort of thing going on in your community. And Neopets is like, we're a really nice community. I feel like we love to help each other out. I see tons of posts all the time of people like, you know, doing something accidentally, giving the wrong pet the morphing potion they intended, and somebody is just like, what's your username? I'll send you the morphing potion to change it back to the neopet it was before, and just things like that is just really nice. So to hear about the like harassment and hate speech is like, it's a bummer, but I know how humans can be, and sometimes it's unavoidable, unfortunately. So he did acknowledge that they felt at first, after the 1st of December, that the drop rate was too high and that they brought it down, and that it would mess with the Battle Dome. And he also mentioned adding new Battle Dome items to help balance things out, which is something I thought of in my last video. Like the seasonal attack P came out like 20 years ago and it's still the second most powerful like weapon in the game. Like, come on now. And also acknowledging like that they should maybe release things differently, like going forward. Ideas for that, he threw out like just putting something into the hidden tower, so then it would be just available for buying, but at a like probably a very steep price, which I feel like that's great for, you know, maybe more established players, but you know, if you still don't have the money for the item, then I guess you're still kind of SOL in that regard. But it would put a like set price on the item. Like if you look at the baby paintbrushes, they're 600k. You can always go buy one from the hidden tower at like whatever rate, and so the player price for those is kind of just 600k, and that's not going to change. So I think that is a decent thought, a decent idea of how to go about things. And yeah, just Dom acknowledging like his struggle with like, we have to balance new players, returning old players, and like old timers who have, you know, kind of stayed loyal and been on the site for years. And I understand that struggle. I fall into like foot in both worlds in some of those, like, you know, I'm an old returning player, but I'm fairly established. So there were, like there was at one point during the Fairy Fest that I felt like, wow, they're just giving away paint. Like, well, it wasn't paintbrushes obviously, but like the fountain like dips, And I was like, this is great, but like I almost kind of like miss the like, wow, this is so, I have to work towards this so hard and save up so much money to get this paintbrush to get my pet to look the way I want it. And they very, obviously it was just for the duration, but I felt at one point like maybe this was kind of cheapening things. But looking back on it, I got 3 fountain fairy like paint dips or whatever myself, so can I really be like, be that hypocritical about it? And obviously it was only for, the couple weeks of the fairy festival. It's not like that's a whole thing. And I've done the fairy quest cookies. I've done 2 of them and haven't gotten a single fountain fairy. Obviously that's what I'm trying to get. I want a garlic jub jub, and I don't have a labray, nor would I want to have to zap my jub jub every day for God knows how long to try to get that. So I feel like the easier way to go about it would just be to get a fountain fairy quest in order to do that. And yeah, so far no luck. So I'm gonna wait again until after this Battle of Obelisk and try to get the fairy quest refresh boon again, because I even had that for a handful of days with it and I still didn't get fountain fairy, so kind of lame. They mentioned neopets, which this is going to be something to help solve linking your side accounts and your main accounts. And I know that's like a big issue for a lot of people. I personally don't have a side account, but it's like I want to avoid like the confusion of like, and I know a lot of people deal with that, is like what is allowed on a side account, what's not allowed on a side account. And so they're going to create neopets, and I guess this is going to be a way to like connect your accounts. And I don't know, maybe more to that. I'm not sure. He didn't really elaborate much more than that. And I know he did mention it on the last AMA too, so this is something they've been working on for a while. And he said it's slated to come out the first quarter of next year, so January to March sometime. I thought it was really interesting that Dom was asked about neo-truths, which I also talked about in my last video. They're a user, primarily I see them on Reddit. I don't know if they're active anywhere else. But they are, more or less a hacker that's able to have access to Neopets server, and they provide a lot of answers about things that, like, we just have no idea what's going on. The latest one being, what is the actual drop rate of the seasonal attack P? We got that information from NeoTruths. So like I said, I thought it was really spicy, juicy, kind of that Dom got asked about NeoTruths. And I thought what he had to say was pretty interesting too. He says that he sees him as a white hat hacker. So like in hacking, there's black hat, white hat, and that's kind of like good versus bad. So he sees him as like a good hacker, and that they get a lot of suggestions from them. They use their intel for security risks and trying to fix things. But he said that sometimes NeoTruths does leak too much, and that it makes the job for TNT a little bit harder. He didn't give any specific examples. I'd love to know. He also said that sometimes there is misinformation that he posts, or I don't heed them. I'm trying to say them because I don't know. Which is interesting too. I'd wonder, what has he posted that was incorrect? Again, he didn't elaborate, so. But he said, all in all, it's great that NeoTruths is doing what they're doing. So I think that's cool. It was asked about holding the ambassadors accountable. I just sounded so not like I'm from Florida. Ambassadors accountable? That was more Floridian. And in response to that, he said that they have monthly meetings. They give the ambassadors tasks, and the ambassadors give presentations based on these tasks. And that they're trying to balance out what the ambassadors have to say versus what they're hearing from the community as a whole, and like the thoughts of the Neopets team and what they think about a certain situation. and they said that they want to expand the ambassador program and add more categories. So, there's like a Battle Dome ambassador, there's an art ambassador, there's, I don't know all the categories, but they want to add more categories and add more ambassadors. And one he mentioned specifically was, oh wow, my brain just totally blanked. Pet trading, a pet trading ambassador. So, what did I miss up here? I missed something. This guy. So I know it's been a little rocky with the ambassadors, and especially with the SAP debacle. People thinking that the ambassadors were directly kind of, I guess, to blame for what happened. So, yeah, holding them accountable. Let me see what else I have on my notes here. Oh, they brought up working on new merch. And we got teased a new plushie, which was an Aisha that I think kind of looked like their kind of 25th anniversary theme that they're going for. Dom held it up on camera. It was super cute. The chat went wild. 340. It's, they said they've been working on merch. There was like a recent, I guess, like independent, like plushie maker or something, small business that like they went after and had shut down. They're talking about the IP. And I mean, I totally understand that. Like, protecting the IP. And I think some people seemed upset about them shutting down this, like, smaller plushie maker, or I don't even know if they're doing plushies, but they were using the Neopets IP, and they had them stop. But again, I think I understand where they're coming from. They're trying to bring this brand back. The money. They seem very much open to working with the community in many ways, including the art program, which I'll get to. They touched on that again. And yeah, they're trying to bring this back, so they can't, I guess, I don't know. Some people are very about IP law and that kind of thing. Some people have very strong opinions about it and don't believe in it. But from the company's perspective, I can definitely see where they're coming from and needing to protect that and make sure that, if people are buying plushies or merch, that they're getting the money from that so that they can put it back into the company and continue to grow. That's the goal. So, sorry for my weird pauses in between this. I literally have a thing with bullet points. But we're kind of getting to the end here. There was plot teasers. So we had TNT Aesop come on, and we've all been getting hints about this plot coming up. Obviously, we just got more of it in the advent calendar just now. And the things that he teased us with are, I'm going to say, pretty exciting. He didn't give us too much to go by. I will make sure I do that this time. Lesson learned. But he said it's going to be an interesting plot when it comes to color. To me, that's hinting at a new paintbrush, perhaps. And they've already hinted at a new paintbrush at the end of the Fairy Festival, if you remember that, if you saw it. Where it was kind of like, if you've seen Beauty and the Beast, there's the little glass globe thing that they keep the rose in. It kind of looked like a silhouette of that with a paintbrush in it. So, really exciting. Okay. Even more exciting, maybe. The other thing he said is it will take us to at least one place we haven't been before. So are we getting new worlds? Are we going to get a new world? Oh, that's really exciting. When's the last time Neopets got a new area? Like let's look at the map even. Like where could it go? I mean, there's so much room. Like I've always like this is a place you can go, but this is not a place you can go, and this is not a place you can go. Or this. Like there's there's so many. When are they gonna make it? Rotate. Oh, how exciting. I wonder if it's gonna be like they seem to be hinting on a lot of like dark Darrigan. Like didn't they have Mira in? No, it wasn't Mira. I need to get better with my Neopets lore, so I can actually talk about this stuff better. But I'm wondering if it's gonna be like more of like a dark type of world. I don't know. That seems to be what this plot is kind of pointing at. Yeah. I am very stoked. I don't think we have any idea still when this plot is gonna drop. TNT Aesop basically just said, keep your eyes peeled, keep on top of things. We're gonna keep getting hints like we already had and like we just did today again. So yeah, again, super exciting. Let's see. Let's go feed the babies. And we also got an acknowledgement that like some of the rules on the site are dated. I think it's great to hear Dom acknowledge that. As you know, like there's just certain like weird words that make no sense that you can't say on the Neo boards, or he specifically said like, you know, being able to post like a URL to different sites. He's like, it's 2023. Why can't we link to other sites? It's just kind of silly. So that was really great to hear that acknowledged, because I know a lot of us feel that way and agree that it is quite silly that we can't post a full URL to our Dress to Impress wish list. We have to strip the HTTPS, stuff off of it so that the boards will allow it. And it's just annoying. It's just like, why? You know we're doing this already. Like, just, they did the survey recently too, which asked your age group. And I would love to know, because I would guess that most of us here are probably like returning players that are late 20s, 30s, So that again just speaks to these rules are ridiculous, Let's go buy some more food. So yeah, I think that was kind of it in a nutshell. I went through that pretty quickly. I think the things I'm most excited about are definitely the plot. I don't really care about Neopass as much because I don't have a site account, but maybe with them making it easier, I will be more interested in having a site account. So I've just been like, whatever, I'll just buy a pet slot, which I'm sure is, Neopets loves that. I'm like, here, just take my money instead of me making another account. But yeah, out of all that, like, what are you most excited to hear about? Like, and do you, I know probably not all of everyone seeing this. Oh, come on. I need food to feed my babies. Now all of y'all are probably on the Neopets subreddit, so I don't know how familiar you may be with Neo Truths and what they do, but let me know what you think about them and Dom acknowledging it. Like, I think that was really cool that they acknowledged Neo Truths and are more or less okay with them and what they're doing. Oh yeah, I'm also really excited for the plushies. Like, that Aisha birthday plushie was really cute. But yeah, let me know what you're most excited to see. I think, oh god, this guy's still hungry and I got another pet to feed. These pets, these hungry pets. And then as well, at the end of the AMAs, they always have a code for an item. So the code is Holiday Magic. If you didn't get it yet, that is good until December 16th, 11:59 PST. So is that Pacific time? I'm not sure. But yeah, code Holiday Magic. I think it's neopets/code to redeem that. So if you haven't, make sure you do. Ooh-wee. I got my heat on in here and it's getting really toasty. But yeah, I think I might wrap it up there. I feel like there's dailies I missed. Well, I definitely missed my jelly because y'all ate it all. Shame. Oh, what about these guys? I think I need to do the Wheel of Misfortune. I don't usually do the Wheel of Misfortune. I don't know about you. But if my daily requests it, then I have to. Wait, I did groom my neopet, didn't I? Did that not? I'm gonna have to go back through this video. I swear I groomed one of them and it didn't register. These wonky... Yuck, get that away from me. Okay, maybe that's what they did and I thought it worked. Let me comb your fur. Come on. Yeah, just trying to get my weekly prize and then move along. But this is taking forever. Come on. Cool. Wow. And then Misfortune. Make sure I don't have anything in my inventory that I need to protect. We'll go ahead and read this. To growing. He's my little reader. Oh, I like to put my advent calendar stuff away. I don't know. Just, it's not rare, but I'm like, hoard. And this is an advent calendar item that's old. Okay, yep, hoard. Okay, Wheel of Misfortune, let's go. I like it when you get the Pant Devil and then it's like you don't have anything. I think that might be my favorite outcome here. If I do get anything from this, it's always the Von Kruger plushie. Okay, thanks. Customize. It's not groom, it's customize. That's why. Okay, we're gonna customize. Finish these guys up. Oh, I had a whole, like, call to action I was in the middle of and then totally got distracted. Why does... Oh, I keep trying to groom them and they want to be customized. And then none of them even want to be groomed. Okay. Let's throw this Christmas tree topper on your head. Save it. And then take that dumb thing off your head. Yay! So yeah, again, let me know. Like, did you watch the AMA? Did you just get the TLDW from me? And what are you most excited for? Like I said, I think the plot for me is gonna be what takes the cake for what I'm most excited about. Let's get that mystical tablet, worth 1.6 mil last time I checked. And yeah, make sure you get your item, Holiday Magic, until December 16th. And yeah, trying to wrap this up and I'm feeling a little awkward. Thank you so much for watching. I intend to keep doing this, doing my dailies and giving y'all Neopets updates. Please like and subscribe. It helps out tremendously. I'm just getting started here. I'm absolutely having a ball doing this. You know, I would just be doing my dailies anyways, so might as well record them and give y'all some Neopets news while I do it. So again, thank you for watching. And, you know, stay passionate, enjoy your free time, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.